Garmin's Ted Gartner is an avid outdoorsman, and sharing his love of outdoors with his son Jack is something he really enjoys.
I'm fortunate to have a kid that really loves the outdoors, and we spend a lot of time outdoors, but coming down here to Southwest Texas and really getting away from it all and spending 2 or 3 days down here with him is an awesome experience.
Oh, I just love nature and just seeing it, whatever it is, and I like spending time with my dad. It's just a fun deal.
Last year, Jack harvested his very first whitetail on a trip to Wade's annual youth deer camp, and this year he's back and hoping to go after a buck. After a nerve-wracking morning in the blind, Ted and Jack are back out for the evening, and several mature bucks have entered the field.
Wait, here comes. Is that the same deer behind us?
I can't see his rack. He's big-bodied deer, though.
Yeah.
The second night was completely out of the ordinary, at least in my experience. You know, we had a buck kind of move in and kind of check things out. Then another one kind of leaked in, and they were kind of working on the fringes. And you know, after all is said and done, about 30 minutes, we had 6 bucks in there, and at least 3 of them were nice mature bucks. And there was one that we saw in the fringes that Jack really had his eye on.
Well, he was big, for one, and I really like a big deer. And second of all, he was just really good looking, and you could definitely tell he was fighting because some of the tines had broken off, and you could tell he was definitely quite a deer.
He was one of the last ones to come out and get in the open where we had a decent shot, but it was a tense situation the entire time.
The deer that's close there, he's just coming in. See him coming in? That's a nice deer, Jack. Which way is he facing?
Left. Now he's facing towards us.
Okay, that's your deer, man.
Please, dear God, you know, Jack needs a good shot at this deer. You know, make that deer turn, get that deer broadside, and fortunately, we were able to have that chance.
Turn on us, buddy.
There we go.
Okay. Be careful. Okay, if you got the shot, take it.
Take him.
You hit him.
Was it a kill shot?
I don't know. I'm pretty darn sure you hit him.
What?
Man, that took a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was an intense.
That was as intense as it gets.
I'm glad I looked positive, but inside I was just really nervous.
Jack made the shot, and you know, we got over to where he shot this deer. We found a little bit of blood, a tiny little bit of blood and bone. We were fighting a fight against time. It was getting dark, and it was getting dark quick. You know, luckily we did have a Garmin with us, and we were able to mark that waypoint of that last blood trail that we were able to find in the light.
With the fading light, Wade and the Deer Gear crew called in Jim Tichenell and his tracking dog Belle in hopes that with the help of the Garmin Astro dog tracking technology, Belle will be able to find Jack's buck.
Jack's got a deer down, and we need to find him.
Well, basically what you're going to do is you're going to run behind my dog Belle. She'll find anything. She's got over about 820, 830 recoveries with your Astro system.
We'll pair up this Astro with your dog, and you tell us where that deer is, and we'll shake hands over it.
Let's take a closer look at the Garmin Astro technology.
Well, this is Garmin's Astro GPS dog tracking system, and it's 2 parts. You've got your handheld receiver, Astro 320, and you've got your DC40 dog collar. And basically these are both GPS enabled. You put this around your dog's neck, it knows where this is, you turn this on, it knows where you are, and it sends wirelessly between the collar and your handheld. And then it's just a matter of looking on the map and seeing exactly where your dog is. Not only where he is in relation to you, but what he's doing, whether he's treeing, whether he's pointing, that sort of thing, how far he's moving, which direction he's moving, how fast he's moving, it's all on there. Another great thing about the Astro is it has the option to load highly detailed topo maps on it. This is great for a hunter, so you can see not only where you are and where your dog is, but what's going on around you and your dog. You know, a lot of times you can see where a creek is, where a ridge is. Say maybe your dog's getting close to a road. You know that because of the Garmin Astro. It's a wonderful, wonderful safety device for you and your dog. And it's also just enjoyable. Instead of worrying about where your dog is, you know where he is and what he's up to.
Waterproof with a tough, rugged exterior, the Garmin Astro is built for the rigors of the outdoors. For more on this or any other Garmin products, visit Garmin.com.
I was fortunate enough to be on the Astro development team, and I kind of made that unit selfishly for me and my dogs. And it benefits so many people, and it benefits your son. I mean, this product, you know, helped find my boy's first deer, and it was really cool, and to see that is a really gratifying experience.
I feel terrific. It's just the best feeling in the world to get your first buck, and to be a good buck like that. It's awesome.
Awesome, man. I'm so proud of you. You got him.
I did.
To see that deer right there, it went from you know, tired, worn out, to about the most excited I've ever been, and one of the moments that I will never forget with my son, when I see that deer on the ground, and I'm a proud dad.
You know, my dad and I had a lot of fun together, just in the blind together, talking, and we were both really excited I got my first buck. And he's a lot of fun to spend time with, and I'm really glad I got to shoot my first buck next to him.
This buck has a lot of character. Number one, he's your first buck, but he's a cool buck too.
Yeah.
You should be proud, man.
I am proud as I can get.
Me too.
For more information, go to Garmin.com